What's up everyone, it's Winstonee here to give you guys a new video. As you can already see, I cut my hair. Surprise, surprise. I told you guys I was gonna cut my hair in one of my previous vlogs, so it shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, but yeah, I did end up cutting my hair. I'm growing my hair back, I just didn't want to grow it in the high top fade that I had it. So probably from now on, the only haircut I'm gonna be getting is the temp fade, where I just fade out my temps in the back right here. That's the only haircut I'm getting. I'm gonna take you on this journey with me of growing my hair back, and I'm gonna tell you all the products that I use to grow it back, all the methods that I'm doing, and just everything that I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, in this video I will be giving you guys 5 more tips on how to grow your hair faster. If you guys didn't see my previous how to grow your hair video, it will be in the description below, or you can click right here and it will take you to the video. Okay, so tip number 1 is to always switch up your products. I know it's exciting that when you finally find a product that works for your hair, you never ever want to change it again because it's working so good, but it's always good to change your products at least once every 6 months, because just like working out and just like taking acne medication, you know, your hair eventually will get used to the products and it won't be as effective the first day you use it. So switching up your products will not only re-energize your hair and getting it growing as fast as it can, but it also gives you a chance to try out new products that was working better than the previous products you were using. So tip number 2 is steaming hot showers will damage your hair. Now, if you're like me, you love hot showers, but hot water is an enemy to your hair. Enemy to your hair.
Enemy to your hair.
Over time, it will damage your hair, which will definitely slow down the growing process. I know it's so much more convenient to just stick your head under the water while you're taking a shower, but in the long run, your hair will thank you. It's always best to just turn the water down a little bit so that it could just be warm. Probably not warm enough for your body, but it'll be just right for your hair and it will thank you in the end. Tip number 3 is to never comb your hair wet. Your hair is at its most vulnerable when it's wet, so you never want to comb it, especially if you have thin hair. If you have any knots or tangles in your hair and you decide to comb it when it's wet, it's much more likely that you'll break off the knots while you're combing it versus just waiting until it's dry and just simply detangling your hair. So just avoid damages and split ends and just wait until it's dry. Tip number 4 is when you're drying your hair, if you can, it's best to use something like a t-shirt versus a typical towel, because the material that it's made with can cause friction to your hair and cause frizziness and definitely damage it. So it's best if you have a t-shirt that you're willing to spare, it's best to dry your hair with a t-shirt. And finally, tip number 5 is to figure out your hair porosity. Figuring out your hair porosity will help you figure out what's best for your hair when it comes to putting products in it. If your hair has low porosity, that means it's hard for your hair to absorb products. To help with this, let your hair run under some warm water for a few minutes before you shampoo or condition it. This way, your cuticles will open up in your hair, which will allow it to accept more product in it. Now, if your hair has high porosity, then you have the opposite problem. Your hair absorbs too much product, which can cause buildup. To fix this, you want to run your hair under some cold water for a few minutes, which will allow your cuticles to close a little bit so much product won't get in it, and then shampoo and condition your hair. One method you can do to figure out your hair porosity is to get a bowl, fill it up halfway with water, and then take a strand of your hair, put it in that water, and then sit it down for about 5 to 10 minutes. If your hair is floating on top of the water, that means you have low porosity hair. If your hair, after 5 to 10 minutes, sink to the bottom of the bowl, that means you have high porosity hair. That means it's absorbing too much water. If your hair somewhat floats in the middle between the two, between the bottom and between the top, that means your hair is like perfect. Congratulations. I myself have low porosity hair. Let me know what you guys' results were in the comments below. So I hope these tips really help you guys with growing your hair. I know I use them and so far it's been effective. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more hair tips and hair tutorials. After you subscribe, make sure you click that little bell in the corner that will notify you of every new video I make. If you're looking for products that I recommend that you guys use on your hair, you guys can go ahead and check out my Amazon website, which will be in the description below. It'll give you guys all the products that I've talked about in all of my videos. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see you all in my next video.